Hey guys, good to be back. Today I want to share about what I've learned on motivations and goals that we set for ourselves to try to improve and better our current state, whether in terms of our health and fitness, professional career development, or personal growth. So seemingly sensible goals that we read about or advised to us by well-meaning doctors or coaches or bosses tend to be framed as an external motivation that is future-based. We need to lose weight, or we need to lower our cholesterol, we need to manage upwards better, or we need to improve our financial analysis skills. It's framed as something we have to endure now for a future benefit. And the problem is most of us are wired differently. We're wired for instant gratification. That's why most people can't save for retirement, because the idea that we have to suffer a bit of pain in the present for a future benefit doesn't really compute. So when we have to endure, tolerate a chore in the present, it requires willpower to overcome the natural instincts of instant gratification or reward. And the supply of our willpower is very limited. Some of us can last a week, some of us can last 3 months, but eventually we get worn out and we abandon the positive changes that we're trying to make and revert back to the old unhelpful practices that are already ingrained in our existing lifestyles. So what science is now showing is that instead, if we frame our goals as intrinsic motivations with immediate reward, we are up to 34% more likely to succeed to make the new changes stick and last sustainably. This is a subtle but powerful difference. By framing our motivations as an intrinsic goal to improve the quality of life in the present, we're much more likely to be willing to make these changes because of the reinforcing immediate rewards that we give ourselves, rather than having to endure a chore for a benefit that we cannot realize until the distant future. So for example, an external goal of losing 5 kilograms of weight or lowering blood cholesterol is much less motivational to sustain healthy diet and exercise regimes compared to doing it so that we have more energy to play with our kids every day, which is an immediate reward, or to feel good and sleep better each day in the present. So in my specific case, if I had focused on weight loss as a specific numerical target, I don't think I would have been able to get to where I am today. I discovered that my intrinsic motivation was the reward of feeling that I fit in, a sense of belonging and acceptance by a group of people. What I needed to change was the people that I hung out with. Instead of hanging around people who would stay up late at night and sleep in on weekends, I started hanging out with runners and then now triathletes. And it's this camaraderie is the craving and the personal reward that I get. And that's why I regularly attend races, because that's where I get to catch up with so many like-minded athlete friends, and it triggers that good feeling, which is an intrinsic, positive, motivational reward. So similarly at work, I am much less motivated by a particular job scope or title, working in an industry or particular company, but rather it's the people that I will work with. Do they energize and inspire me? Will I learn a lot from them? Is it fun hanging around them? And if these intrinsic motivations are not fulfilled, then I can't succeed professionally and I would need to find other opportunities. An experienced coach or mentor can help you own your own intrinsic motivations that are deeply meaningful to you personally and help you make the changes that you desire to be more sustainable and more lasting. So, all the best.